Solo XP for Snapfire.
Don't let it vex you.
Kuroki's still trying to fight Puppey as well. Big wave coming in here for Wii. Try and claim as many of these last hits as possible. Alright, looks like mid lane Matumbaman, I don't want to say struggling, but definitely burning through a lot of regen to keep himself in the lane. Last hit wise, he will start to accelerate a little bit here. Level 2 Spiderlings start to take control of the lane. As Mind Control's Underlord actually going a 1-0-2, so not maxing Firestorm against the spiders, but trying to go for more damage just to right-click through these creep waves as they come in.
Now he also wants to lower the damage on the spiders. Meanwhile, Matumbaman can just farm the jungle when the creep wave comes to his side. He's just gonna farm it under the tower. It's hard to contest, 55 damage, while Underlord has 200 at the moment.
And Yapzor already has Tranquil Boots. Farming jungle, like Yapzor's role-playing as Enigma right now. The pause for Enigma, just but as an axe, you know, farming back here, getting himself towards Blink Dagger as quickly as possible. Zai looks reasonably safe up towards top. Impetus level 2 doing massive chunks of damage to GH as he tries to reposition himself, but Creep Wave arriving means no battery assault attempt given. And the little Enchantress just stays up there all on her own until Axe now arriving. GH still giving chase, Cogs to trap Zai inside, and the Orbs of Io doing massive magical damage, but a good call from Yapzor. 1-1-1 build, but not enough damage as Zai still falls, and GH baiting and toying with the Yapzor axe. Oh, Yapzor, he's alright, he's not going to die. No more Orbs from this Miracle Io, who is going Helm of the Dominator.
As expected, like you want to have that extra creep that you can tether to, so you don't have an ally alongside you all the time, and has Maelstrom queued up after that. So straight damage, you get the attack speed from the overcharge. Makes a lot of sense.
Right click Io. Here we go. Forget Aghanim Scepter. I'm going to punch people. Oh, good tether back by Miracle. Gets away from the attempted call of Yappy. Do we have any other pet names for other players? I feel like Yapzor is just like, such an adorable player that we've given him like pet names.
Yappy.
Yappy. Oh, sugar. My bad, guys.
What about Puppey? I mean,
Capitan Pupan. Oh, Nisha. Vortex, Remnant, damage onto Wii, who pops his one. Fairy Fire is ready for Wii as well, and he's just burning into the Nisha Storm. 6 stacks. He's going to die to this, isn't he? Tick down and burn. Bounty runes are up for Puppey. Should be able to grab a couple of them. GH doing the same thing on the other side of the map, but Yapzor beat him to the punch.
It's still a great trade for Team Secret. They kill them, get the XP, Storm dies, no one's already at the bottom lane. Yeah, they get the gold, but Storm is back in the lane with the full HP and full mana. Look at the harassment on the top lane. Miracle dropping really low.
Impetus damage is no joke. Level 2 Impetus, Zai is just chunking damage into these heroes until GH traps him inside with the Cogs, Battery Assault, Tether forward, Miracle with the Orbs. There's just enough damage to bring him down. They're chasing for more. This Orb of Venom's doing a ton of work from GH. Yapzor is reasonably safe behind the tower, but they're continuing this dive. They're just going for more. Yapzor, what have you got left? Nothing. You've been cogged back into the grave, but you're on the tower now, Nigma. Miracle has a TP.
At
Oh, no one's coming. Finally, Zai's TPing the lane, but bottom lane they can't. Nisha's too low. Puppey is unable to come and help. Zai's trying to Impetus chip away at GH again. And that's the thing. Secret can't really TP react to this top lane. Broodmother, not a reactive hero. Storm and Puppey on this Snapfire stuck in this bottom lane against the Huskar, but Yapzor will TP bottom. Secret making the move. In a fire to push them back. Disarm a couple of the heroes as well. Kuro, he can try and sticky napalm them, but the cookie push forward and the final touch from Yapzor secures the kill on Huskar they needed down here.
Yeah, Matumbaman's farming a lot, both jungle and the lane at this time. 4 points in Spiderlings and going straight for Diffusal Blade. I love that. Against the Io, you have a guaranteed like lockdown extra slow. Batrider, that's gonna be another one.
We TPing back down here.
Mind control on mid, dropping fairly low.
Yeah, you're
Soul
right.
Ring, flat
that damage.
All right, that's it.
Matumbaman, that one swipe from mind control, that is some serious thing. 140 bonus damage from Atrophy Aura. Holy crap. GH attempting the rocket snipe, but Matumbaman has the insatiable hunger. Oh, that's a nice one. PMS for Axe. Feels good. Halfway towards Blink as well, yeah.
The problem is Huskar is only level 4. And they made a good rotation, keeping the Axe on the bottom lane, while Enchantress is level 6 right now. I mean, she's still harassing Impetus level 3 at the moment.
Miracle. Wait, hang on. Miracle Helm creep. Helmler dominated the enchant creep, so it's on a timer. Just expires right in front of his face. That's sad. Yapsaw down bottom looking for the wraparound with Puppy. They're trying to de-ward on their way through. No dire vision here though, so...
One more CS for level 6.
We are going to get converged on here. Storm is level 6 now. You rightly call it out, and we just get full lightning the pond. Vortex stunned and killed. Puppy TPing back to Fountain. I'm trying to allow Nisha some experience down here.
And Axe is gonna have extremely good timing on a Blank Dagger. That kill that he got on the top lane.
Level 11 Brood. Yeah, I'm looking at hero levels. 4 Huskar, 11 Brood. Not an ideal situation for Nigma at this point. 5,000 net worth on Matumbaman. Arguably on the hero that he kind of rose to prominence on.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Diffuser blade ready. Let's see if you can get into the jungle area here and zone Weeha out of the farming spot he's created for himself. Nigma right now have they're just like, that's, oh, GH, yeah, he's dead.
Matumbaman.
See ya, buddy. I mean, Nigma right now, they're acting like a scared tortoise. They're retracting into their shell. They've pulled their head back in, but they're still being hammered away at by Secret. Puppy, he's pissing off Miracle, but there is reaction. 2 heroes here to deal with the Snapfire, who was deep behind enemy lines.
Right now on the bottom lane, Storm is having a free time. Huskar forced to go into jungle. Underlord is a tanky one, but still does not want to show against the Broodmother because he's gonna lose all of his mana. Position 5 Batrider about to hit 6, so he needs to make a move, try to make stuff happen. Clockwork also leeching some experience on the top lane. Once he gets the hook shot online, he should make a move. Oh, that's a lot of damage from GH.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right. The Zai is just gonna solo kill here, isn't he? Quick impetus out. Mind Control had to TP away from the Broodmother middle lane. Weeha was running away from Storm and Axe down bottom lane. Nigma are just running away from stuff. Nice little cookie from Puppy. Grandma finds Miracle with Kuroki's backup. Still not feeling comfortable moving forward. And the Mortimer's kisses. Here we go. Kills off the IO again.
Zai stole that creep, used the purge to slow him down.
5k lead for Team Secret, 13-8 at 10 minutes. Honestly though, if Nigma can get a couple of kills on this Broodmother, the tides could turn. Broodmother really is huge.
Hook shot. They're a bit too deep, and Matumbaman will still get tier 2 tower on mid, so it's kind of worth it. Broodmother, one of the heroes that you kill 2/3 times, and it suddenly doesn't feel like she's overpowered anymore. But so far, Matumbaman positioning, movement around the map was perfect.
Weeha has this shovel, but it's been pretty passive for the longest time. I don't think I've seen him use it yet. Come on, there's salves and bounty runes. There we go, nice. TP scroll. Ah, that's decent. Do you know if Shovel has the same percentage chance to get any of the bounty rune, flask, TP scroll, kobold? Is it the same chance?
Percentage is lower for bounty rune. The rest is the same.
Okay. So I feel like I just never get bounty runes. Matumbaman is chasing Miracle. Oh geez, the right click damage is so much. Miracle, your position 1 just annihilated by this Broodmother. Sliding through the jungle with all these webs. Aghanim Scepter's nearly done for Matu as well, so the web spread will only continue to grow worse here for Nigma. Storm zipping up into the high ground looking for mind control. This big fat Underlord has a lot of HP. A level 2 Pit of Malice will stop Zai from chasing him too far forward.
He's too speedy. 30 movement speed talent on level 10, phase boots plus extra wind lace. Pretty hard to catch.
And where's Io at now? Not looking too hot. 4k net worth, just behind the Enchantress. Bottle Helm, but Maelstrom's miles away. Down at the bottom outpost though. GH with Kuroki deep in this jungle. They've got the lasso onto the storm and a meteor hammer landing. Io's come in, but the Mortimer's kisses. Well, that is some substantial damage from Puppy. Absolutely destroying Miracle. One more impetus from Zai will do the job. And now Mind Control looking to turn and fight up against the Engram Maul. Oh, Mind Control surviving somehow. They need a bit more damage to take him down. Yep, he's fallen to me. And Mind Control has survived through it all. Meanwhile, Broodmother is pushing tier 3, but you've got to count this as a win here for Nigma, especially when Wee is trying to get one bonus kill. He's got Zai.
Exactly. I mean, Broodmother will get to tier 3 tower some damage on range barracks, but if he TP there, oh, the stun from a Centaur. Enchantress still doing the work. As you said, it's still win. It shows the sign of life of Nigma.
Your hammer first item. Big fan.
Yeah. I mean, you want to have Berserker's Call maxed out, so you can do the combo. 3.2 seconds, and the channel duration of Meteor Hammer is 2.5.
OGH. So close. I think Meteor Hammer is just such a great item in general. You know, HP and mana regen giving you, strength and intelligence stats. It's now not just about that actual active of it. It keeps you on the map through the regen it gives you.
I was memeing with the meme hammer on Axe like 6 months, year ago on the off lane. I
remember, I was in those games.
You were in those games? Yeah, but it seems like it was all I was playing at one time. But jokes aside, it really looks like an okay option.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under
Especially when there's like cogs and lasso and stuff, Pit of Malice. You know that a lot of the Nigma focus will be around these enclosed areas. So having Meteor Hammer is always going to be on point. Being able to land it. Nisha on the Storm Spirit, nearing the Bloodstone, while Zai should have full staff coming out on the Courier. Oh, no, not quite. Oh yeah, there it is. Wrong Courier. My bad.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Puppy on the Snapfire, Yule Scepter.
Is under attack.
Very nearly completed. Well, Matumbaman's Aghanims, yeah, the webs are all over this map now. Trying to get over the cogs, but GH will be able to push the Broodmother hero back while defending Kuroki as well. But you look at these two supports, 3k network on 3k net worth network. Yes, network. On GH, yep. He doesn't have an item. Like the two supports don't have items.
They lost 4 or 5 towers already, so this is where the advantage comes from.
Yeah, true. And a tier 3 hook shot, catching up. Let's see if they can kill off the little sprinking Enchantress, and the answer is no, because she forced staffs away to safety.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Stupendous!
Io is only level 9 at this point. Doesn't even feel like it's carry Io.
He has a javelin.
It's gonna take a while to build him up.
Oh, that Meteor Hammer actually hits him. Oh, that's so sick. What's Zai doing? Zai? He's trying to finish the ranged barracks with the range creep. Oh, such a trolly play. Oh, well, he gets a couple of hits in, and he takes a creep out of the creep wave. Oh, Jesus Christ above, miracle! No! Oh, the torn out to Kuro. No! Secret are just absolutely running away with this.
Drop the Meteor Hammer on those Raxes.
There we go, there we have it. 12k lead for Secret. 17 minutes in, they're about to bring down the first lane of barracks. Yeah, there's the drum roll from Matumbaman. We need the celebratory gong though. Yapsol's charging. Where's the Storm Spirit? Half mana. Bloodstone is here on the courier, I believe. Nisha has it done. Melee Rex about to drop, and well, Clockwork has a hook shot, but look at this illusion following GH. You can't hook shot through the illusion, being blocked every step of the way, and there goes the melee barracks to finish the job.
I know what 33 would do here when he's playing Broodmother and they have this kind of advantage. He just builds into pipe to have extra HP on the spiderlings and they group up and just finish the game.
Radiant.
But
Matumbaman, on the other hand,
more of a late game oriented build, getting that AC.
a building destroying build. Nigma, this feels like a last chance smoke. Nisha is going to spot GH. They've got a rod of Atos onto someone. The root is up onto Broodmother, but out you go, escaping easily. Mind Control running back now, but called up by the axe. As a life break onto Puppy will be met by Your Scepter, saving his life. Matumbaman is dropping low, but the insatiable hunger keeping him alive. The Broodmother's hungry. Oh, sucking all the life forces out of Nigma. Miracle. Maybe with his Underlord Uber will get away, but no, the Enchantress shuts it down. MC, the one surviving hero on this Underlord. Oh, dearie me.
Bottom lane is being pushed in. They lost 4. Matu might consider getting a BKB to have magic immunity. It's not looking good for Nigma. Once they group up near the tower, but they definitely need Brood to push. I mean, they don't if Yapsor is just gonna use Meteor Hammer on the top tower.
They've got a lot of Atos, Pit of Malice, they've got the chain stuns and the cogs, but a good taunt from Yapsor stops the chain stun ability of Nigma until Battery Assault clips his backside and he's just got the turn and accept his fate.
Is under attack.
Good damage on that tier 3 though. And they get the tier 2 bottom lane with no contest there. Line drawn by Nigma to come through their own triangle. Trying to ward up on their way through. See if they can catch Zai or Puppy. Mind Control, good Pit of Malice, catching both of them. Force Staff out by Zai, and a Cookie gets Puppy away from the hook shot, but even with the Yule Scepter, it's the end of days for Grandma. Mortimer, get away!
Buying some time, yeah. They can definitely go Roche, just need to push the lanes. Broodmother with her ulti will have enough damage. Huskar is in.
Yeah, Huskar does have the Iron to help as well. Trying to catch Zai's Enchantress, trapped in the cogs yet again, but a great call with a blade from Yapsor. Beautiful initiation from the axe. We are still surviving somehow, but Matumbaman have free reign of this fight with the Mortimer's kisses all over their faces. Oh, Nigma, TP Mind Control home if you can. There's no stuns to stop him. Clockwork is still up. But yet again, Nigma lose a fight outside their base. Miracle is dragging creep waves away, so the backdoor regen still should be here, or at least should reset in a couple of seconds. MC, oh, the hits are big, but they are incredibly slow.
Still 3 bounty runes to be picked up. I would love them to go Roche. You don't have to necessarily risk anything at this point. Puppy also used the buyback in the previous fight. There's the relocate coming on Zai. Pike ready in a second.
Okay, 4 versus 1. Is this really fair? 4 staff and Cookie away and Broodmother. Yeah, they're scared. They are scared of this Matu Broodmother Kuro. He should have been a little more scared. Good relocate. Very nicely timed with the tether, but a stun from the Cookie onto MC. GH has to try and cogs block this Broodmother initiation out. And while
Cookie must be the most random thing in Dota. Like, what should we call it? Cookie. Here's a raise for the guy who suggested it.
Snap Cookie. Puppy, Cookie away. Another sick 2-man call. 3-man Meteor Hammer connecting on all of them. Down goes Kuro's Batrider, but a good Uber away. They try the 4 staff to keep Weeha in place. Not quite successful as Miracle tether onto the Underlord to get away from the Broodmother. Hook shot in, but it's not successful. They'll force back Zai and Nisha as Kuroki buys back to defend his base, but this onslaught is relentless. Up onto high ground they go. Yapsor has a blink in a second. If he wants to jump forward onto Wii, he can do so. That's a 2-man call if he catches them, but Secret are being patient. They don't have the storm with them.
Also, mid creeps are dealing a significant amount of damage on the tier 4 towers. I'm not sure if they're aware that there's still Roche. They don't have to risk it.
And now, as Nigma, all three teams are pushing in. You've got one ward out of the base, this observer that's about to expire. You just don't see anything. You don't know what's coming.
This is do or die smoke.
Again, round 2.
Dire are scanning.
Ace!
Scan from the Dire as well. I'm trying to get a heads up on where Secret are playing, and they do scout the Roshan with a rocket flare. Coming in pretty quickly here, Nigma,
They know,
but
they
with
saw
only 3
the
heroes.
rocket where it came from, so they know the angle where Nigma is coming from. They've been drawing on the minimap.
And they see it again. Roshan, less than half HP, down to about a third now. Underlord thinking about making an entry. Yules up onto Mind Control. Secret back up just a touch, and they've got the Pit of Malice now onto Matumbaman, the hook shot in towards Spiderlings, and the catch from Wee onto Brood with that life break. Matumbaman's about to drop, his streak's about to fall. Miracle though blown up by the Mortal. Down goes Miracle. Matumbaman's still alive. The insatiable hunger allows him to stay through all of that damage. Kill off MC, and the fourth hero to fall will be GH as his retreat is cut short. Weehaw back in base, scratching his head and wondering how he's meant to 1v5 this.
It's a target that they wanted to go for. Kill Broodmother, no defensive items, no BKB yet on Matu, and they did a good job, only needed one more hit. Now the game feels completely over. Storm Spirit picked up that Aegis, about to finish his Orchids to silence the IO or Huskar. Huskar was also giving Broodmother trouble with the inner fire, the 2.5 second disarm duration. Almost got her killed.
Dire's bottom.
Well, the stars did not align for Nigma in this qualifier. About to go 1-5 throughout the group stage as Secret looking to put themselves into a 6-0 position. Matumbaman cookied away, helped out by the Grandma. Deeper in the base, GH does fall. The chase of the Brood has ended as we and MC battle into Zai, but this Enchantress just pummeling the Huskar with his impetus damage, and the Absol tries to blink call. He's gonna get pushed back with the inner fire. We still giving chase, but the Absol's here with a call. Cancel out that nasty meteor hammer with some battery assault damage, but Nisha loses Aegis. Decent fight for Nigma now as Secret lose. Potentially 2. The Pit of Malice rooted up. Out goes the Storm. Nisha survives, and you are absolutely right, Lacoste. Matumbaman has secured the Mega Creeps.
Well, now it's the time to chase. Road of Atos will connect. Forstaff, Cookie is ready.
Up to the high ground. Miracle can't chase. They can't find him. They've got a rocket flare now and a hook shot in 5 seconds. Rocket flare doesn't quite land. Mind Control with another Pit of Malice and Rod of Atos. They just want to kill Puppy. Matumbaman had slain Miracle, but we want to see Puppy run away and survive from this. GH running, sprinting forward. The pebble thrown from the golden bridge. Look at Puppy. He's just sliding around in his Drip City from the Grandma. They'll kill Nisha instead while the Broodmother is still in that dire base.
Killing the buildings. It also concerns me that we couldn't think of the other name other than building. We called them Ziggurats in Dota 1.
And Moonwells on the Radiant side, right? Moonwells and Ziggurats.
Okay, they
Brood Mama.
Broodmother.
But they're losing tier 4s, they're losing their base. As soon as Secret group up as 5, maybe even with this double damage rune that has freshly spawned, getting pinged down now by Mind Control. Oh, it's been a rough one for Nigma.
They don't have the comeback heroes. Io with the Maelstrom can deal with one side of the creep wave. Underlord with the second one, but I believe this game is over.
Does like 600 damage a hit, but he can't hit the Dude, look at him, it's so slow. Come on, There's 600. Oh, Martin's kisses. Holy shit, the damage. In comes the Nisha Storm as well. Zip zap onto the IO and blows him up. Charge forward. Celebratory gone as well as Mitro's caught on the eastern side of the fight. Oh, Yapsor with a combo yet again. Stunned into oblivion and taken down by the dunk. Meanwhile, Wii is defending his base against Mega Creeps, and the throne is already being chipped away at here.
Under attack.
Tons of high fives.
There's the GG.
GG is called. 2-0 victory for Secret. Nigma at 1 and 5. Secret at 6 and 0 here in the ESL closed qualifiers for the LA Major.
I think they were overcomplicating things on side of Nigma, and Broodmother's still a cheesy hero. Even though they set up the lanes as best as they could on Nigma's side,